G'day, g'day. Okay, guess I'll turn animations on. And just get into it. Is that a bad Zapdos? And Muck is my only good mon. Alright. That's such a bad Zapdos. Like, why does this have Twister? Like, it's a physical set, and it's got Twister. What is it doing? That's just pure filth. Oh yeah. It's a shame none of these have recovery moves. I don't even slack off on the Hippowdon. If there was some recovery here, there'd be something to work with. But outside of Snorlax having lefties, there's nothing. I actually feel like I have to take the Skarmory, even though this is not a good Skarmory variant. I mean, it's like out between Skarmory and Zapdos. I'd rather take the Skarmory. U-turn is nice though. You don't really get much usage out of Spikes and Roar in 3v3. But this does have higher attack, higher special bulk, much higher speed. That Skarmory's obviously got it covered on the special bulk. Oh, sorry, on the physical bulk. Muck and Snorlax, I think, are guaranteed yeses. And so then the third is probably between these. I don't see myself taking Cradilly. Cradilly that, for some reason, has only special attacking moves and then a minus special attack nature. But yeah, Muck's obviously going to be the lead because it can explode, so I do want one of these for immune to ground switching. And if I'm switching to one of these into a ground move, it's almost certain I want to be switching to Skarmory, not Zapdos. I think I'll take this down though. TY. Miss Magus. If it is Shadow Ball, oh no, I'll see that later. I mean, Shadow Ball's not really going to do a whole lot to Muck. I'm just thinking stay in and Shadow Sneak. Like, I could switch to Lax, but Miss Mag 1. Straight to Memento. Oh, Jesus. Into Executor on Snorlax. Well, he's not going to Trick Room. Thinking with being Mementoed, it makes sense to switch to Skarmory here. Yeah, I wanted to set up with Lax on the Miss Mag, but it went straight to Memento. Woodhammer. That is the one with Trick Room. So he will Trick Room then. He's probably going to explode, but I'm probably fine with him exploding. Trick Room up with the team that I have is pretty good. He did not try to explode. Okay. Drillpeck seems to miss with this animation. It's like all over the place. Y score. Well, we're not going to be able to do much to each other here. I'm a bit worried about it. Being the Swords Dance variant. How many turns of Trick Room are left? I'm thinking about whether I switch to Muck and Explode, honestly. Okay, I am sturdy, so if it's the Guillotine one, it can't get me with Guillotine either. But like, it can't Earthquake. Yeah, I really think switch to Muck and Explode while Trick Room is up is the right call here. Because I don't want the Trick Room to go down. And then Muck doesn't get to get a hit off. Because if Muck gets a hit off under the Trick Room, it's all good. Yeah, I can just explode, that's fine. Okay, so that was Fang, so that was Gliscor 2. Ugh, hang on. Okay, so there's actually a couple of options there that make my team different, but not a whole lot better. Good with water. So they had Exeggutor 3. Exeggutor 3 is actually another exploder, and it's really good, but functions best as a lead. If it was in my draft, I would have taken it as my lead and put Muck in the back. To take it now, I may still want it as my lead, or I could put it over Lax. But it's got a Focus Sash with Trick Room and Explosion, which makes it exceptional at getting at least a kill and setting up Trick Room. And given my pokes at the moment are Muck, Snorlax, and Skarmory, Trick Room is pretty decent for me. There was also Gliscor, which could go over Skarmory, because it's also immune to ground, so a good switch from Muck, but can do a decent bit more damage, and it actually adds a bit of speed to my team. They're good with water. Good with water implies Exeggutor might be nice to take. It also implies Skarmory is pretty shit, but Gliscor would be pretty shit too. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the stream yesterday on YouTube. It kept going on Twitch, but YouTube just decided to fuck itself. I feel like I've gotten to the point with Muck where I might start the overrating it, because Muck is like, it always, I feel like it's the most underrated poke in Gen 4 Factory. Like, every Muck set actually does much better than you might think. But you'd have to say Exeggutor 3 is better, surely. When I've got a team that benefits from Trick Room. Sash is just such a good item. And like, the big problem with this Muck is Gunk Shot's accuracy is 70. That comes to bite you in the ass. I think I'm going to take Exeggutor. The other option is just putting Exeggutor over something else, but I think it should go over Muck. It should be the lead. Trick Room makes way more sense as a lead, and Focus Sash makes way more sense as a lead too. It's a very tight call though there, between a few options. Feraligatr. Yeah, we'll just go Trick Room, I think. Am I? Hang on. Just thinking if I'm in any danger. No, the special one would be able to kill me. Yeah, I should go Trick Room. It's the special one. It's unfortunate. Now the question here is, does Woodhammer kill? Even if it doesn't, I would just then be able to chip kill it with, like, Snorlax or something, but I would lose a turn of Trick Room. If Woodhammer does kill, though, there's a good chance that Exeggutor would then get a hit off on the last. So I think it's worth going for that. The upside there is a lot bigger than the downside. And I'm actually not sure whether Woodhammer's going to kill. So if anything else, it's information. Just crit! Next. So... I mean, obviously I just click explode. Very, very happy I get to explode on Regice, to be honest. That thing can be a menace. So, 2 turns of Trick Room used. Yeah, we'll go Snorlax. Poliwrath. Okay. I mean, if it's the special sets, I'm fine. I'm thinking what my lose cons are here. Because, like, I could Yawn as well. Surely, if I'm just attacking, I would win. Because once the Trick Room goes down, Skarmory will be able to kill. Yeah, I think just attack. Hold up. That'll probably kill. Then Trick Room goes down, and bam. Alright, all good. Okay. Poliwrath 2, Exeggutor 3, and Unknown Regice. Oh, I should update the... I didn't even remember putting it to 50. Good with Flying type. Skarmory's okay against flying, but once the legendary flies come in, it's not so good. Like, it's terrible against Zapdos and Moltres. I'm thinking about Regice. I don't know which one it is the problem, but Regice gets a lot of wins. Like, if it's the physical one, that's gonna be shit, but it gets a lot of wins. I think I'm taking it. Points meta? Yeah, that sounds pretty fun. I mean, the level scaling is kind of how Ranbats work on Showdown. Okay, first I want to check what Regis I've got. Okay, 4. I mean, good damage there. You don't mind having rest recovery, but it's okay, it can do good damage. Okay, Honchcrow is not great for Exeggutor. The thing is, obviously what I want to do is Trick Room Explode. Honchcrow can have Sucker Punch and fuck me up from getting it. It could also be using Taunt and fuck me up from even using Trick Room. I guess if it does that, I can then just explode after, or then just go to Regis. Actually, hang on, I was not paying attention, was I? Yeah, definitely passable Regis. Oh yeah, I think you are right actually, I wasn't thinking about that. That physical Regis has leftovers as well. Well, it doesn't have Sucker Punch and Taunt, is the thing. I think I should just Trick Room. Okay. That's the one with Sucker Punch. I mean, even if it goes Sucker Punch, I'll just kill it with Regis, I guess. Alright, so now I've got 3 turns of Trick Room left. Well, Charizard is a Pokemon I'm happier fighting with Snorlax. I mean, I could just kill this with Rock Slide. I had immunity, so I probably should just go Rock Slide. And Slowbro. Okay, well, I don't really want Trick Room up with Slowbro. Interesting that they wouldn't send Slowbro out first. Or do I just attack? That's the question here. I should be fine winning this fight anyway. I think I just attack. There is a Slowbro that would be able to heal if I went Yawn, so I think we'll just attack. For 10 anymore. Looking at 2 then. I have. I am still watching The Ashes right now. I have another monitor with it on. Oh, that's a critical. The Twisted Dimensions return to normal, turning the Speed Tie into a Speed Tie. Okay, so there was Slowbro, Physical Slowbro, Unknown Charizard, and Honchkrow 4. Nice shot. Honchkrow 4 isn't too bad, actually. I really like Sucker Punch against good AI. But if I was giving it a slot, what would it be over Snorlax? I kind of like Snorlax a bit more. I feel like with the Trick Room lead. I'm just gonna stick. Yeah, I don't really need the ground switch anymore now that I'm leading Executor. I'll just stick. Well, I mean, I also was going to stream earlier, but I was literally just waiting for Smith to get his turn. Like, I wanted to watch that by itself. For Alligator again! Fang this time. Now this is actually interesting, because if I go Woodhammer and it doesn't kill, I will end up dying to the recoil. So you can actually argue the right play here is Zen Headbutt. Because the last thing I want is to die when I've got a free option. So I think in this case I should actually Zen Headbutt. I've crit again! Oh man, should have clicked Woodhammer. Rookie. Yeah, fuck. I might go to recoil there. I don't think so. I think I'll live with 3. 4. Oh no! Hariyama? Fuck. That is actually a really bad poke to show up. The reason that's a bad poke to show up is A, it's a fighting type, which is super effective against my back, and B, it can have Fake Out to beat Executor right now. Trick Room's gonna go down. The only way Executor gets off is if I explode now and it's not a Fake Out thing. Good. Okay, cool. Yeah. Crit again. There's 1 turn of Trick Room left, I think. 1, 2, 3, yep. Polygon 2. I should be fine here. But I don't think there's really anything too outrageous this can do. I think it's just spam return, and I'm fine. Yeah, the MCG was a bit of a shit tip, wasn't it? Alright, won that one. Okay, so they had Feraligatr, Hariyama, Porygon 2. That's gonna be a no. Yo, nice. Was it a good fight? Yeah, I think that's just a bit higher than I was. Rhydon. Yeah, it does. So, like, you're faster in Trick Room if you're paralyzed. So the thing with Rhydon... So I'm actually faster than Rhydon, right? So I don't want to be Trick Rooming here. It would die to Woodhammer, but it can also have a Focus Sash. But the thing with using Woodhammer as well is it breaks my Sash, and then there's a good chance I'm not able to get the Trick Room off. But there isn't really anything I can do about that. I do not want to Trick Room against a Rhydon. So I've just got a Woodhammer. If it is the Sash one doesn't have Mega Horn, because the Sash one is 2 with the punches. So it is the right play to just click Woodhammer. So I don't have a switch option or anything. That's really good. Now, the fact that this has come out means there's a real good chance of getting Sludge Bomb here. Now, both Snorlax and Regice would be pretty decent switches here. They'd both be slower. Exeggutor is just dead to Sludge Bomb. But obviously, Regice and Snorlax both have really good special defense. Regice would be able to one-hit Victreebel. Unfortunately, they're both slower, and I can't get the Trick Room up. But I think I probably should switch. Snorlax is immunity, yes. So it would be immune to getting poisoned by the Sludge Bomb. But it's not going to be able to one-hit Victreebel. Regice will. And both of them have very good special defense. But that Ice Beam animation is weak. Hold up. I think in general, the first 3 gens all had better animations than 4. In the end, saving Zegitor was pointless. It would have just died to Golduck as well, but... Regice got the job done anyway. So what was that? Golduck, Victreebel, and Rhydon. Rhydon without... Oh, why was I thinking Rhydon could be Sash when I had Sash? That was very dumb. Rhydon could be slightly tempting. Because Rhydon's going to hit harder than Snorlax. It's probably got more variables though, because Rhydon's just going to collapse to so much, whereas Snorlax folds to very little. Yeah, I think I'll just stick with Snorlax. Rapidash. Well, that is a Trick Room. Make that a Trick Boom. Wailord. I think the question is whether I curse, or do I just attack? I think I should just attack. I'm not sure I'm going to kill, so now I will go with Curse, actually. So I only need to hit once through double team. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, I love that, Lax. Love that. That's the last turn to Trick Room, though. But with a curse up, there's not much that's going to one-hit Snorlax. Espeon is not on the list of things that will one-hit. And with +1 attack, I will definitely one-hit Espeon. Alright, last one. Good with Psychic type. They have Rapidash, Wailord, Espeon. I don't think I can take any of those against Psychic. Snorlax is pretty good for Psychic, I guess unless it's like Galley. Bronzong could be really annoying with the team I have as well. That would probably be Curse setup with Snorlax. And they can't have Espeon. But, I mean, that Espeon could just be like Psychic Swift. Yeah, I don't think I can swap. Latias. This is probably going to be Trick Boom, hey? Because, I mean, special sets I'm doing it on. Even if it's, like, the physical set, I still just want to Trick Boom, because I want to get out there with the Trick Room up. I could switch to Regice. I don't think it's the right call, though. I think just go Trick Boom. I've got turns here, but they're pointless. Just explode, get more Trick Room turns. And it's got Intimidate. I don't like that. There is a Luxray with Superpower as well. I actually think you yawn. You can yawn here. And then build the curse up. I could set up more curse and try and one-hit it. I'm giving him an extra turn. He's already boosted his attack as well. He's got Thunder Fang. I'm introducing crit and flinch scenarios. I think I should just attack now. Don't give it a chance to wake up and crit or flinch. Because I mean, a crit would probably kill me. Just take the +1 def into the last. Medicham. Now, if it's the Endure Reversal one, that one has Fake Out as well, so it will lead Fake Out, so I don't have to worry about that this turn. If it's not the Endure Reversal one, +1 death, I think I should just attack. It's either attack or yawn, I guess. There'd be no point cursing. Actually, it might be Yawn. It might be Yawn, because you think about it, Medicham is going to get 2 hit by Regice as well. If I get the hit off, if I die in 2 hits, it's just introducing more win cons. Where then it stays, it doesn't instantly wake up. So yeah, no, Yawn is the play actually. That is the Endure Reversal set. Okay. In that case, definitely Yawn. Because now he would be able to destroy me with Reversal. Alright. Cool, got another set in. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of deliberately taking it slow and going over, like, everything and trying to describe every action because it is different as well. Or every possibility or every, like, possible choice that you could take. Yeah, I was pretty happy with, the decisions on the swaps that I made definitely worked out well. Fortress. You are a boomer. Entei. Gallade. Swampert, Mismag, Registeel. Okay, that Registeel is shit. Entei is not very good either. Those two are no's. Swampert and Mismag are almost certainly yeses. Sash Debond with a fast mon is excellent. Swampert is pretty damn good at beating things 1v1. And so then it's between Fortress and Gallade. Now, Gallade's obviously got the more consistent damage dealing options, but then Fortress can explode. Fortress also is a quite decent synergy with Swampert. Like, obviously weak to fire swap, weak to grass swap, work quite well with each other. Even if Fortress is getting picked off by an electric, it's a decent swap, because obviously it's much more weak on the special side. Gallade is also very frail defensively. It actually loses quite a lot of one-on-ones for that reason. It's also not overwhelmingly fast. Kind of falls into a awkward speed threshold where it doesn't outspeed anything that would consider itself fast. And then it's kind of wasting speed beating things that are